Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of 3 between the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Zach Davies, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Now at the plate, Starling Marte. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, Bureau. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
In is Jorge Soler. Line toward right center. Kane is there, and he has it for the first out. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times, so look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
Ready now for the Marlins, Franz Reyes. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Short, hit hard. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Miami's out in front, 1-0. Mike Sosa will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitched, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Here now is the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Reyes moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, left fielder, Christian.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Sosa is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So nothing happening this time around. Second inning straight ahead here at Miller Park. The Marlins lead this one 1-0. Now to the plate, Garrett Cooper, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here comes the first pitch. Dribbled down the third baseline. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Standing in now, Julian Gonzalez. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at one of the most dynamic infielders in our sport, and that's Orlando Arcia. Playing up the middle, shortstop, premium position, cannon arm, highlight reel plays, the ability to make the routine one as well. The bat will continue to get better.
Now at the plate, Ari Perez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. Swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Stepping in now, Mike Sosa as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roll. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Here's Starling Marte as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Marlins forced to settle for 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Marlins on top, 2-0. Next for Milwaukee, Travis Shaw. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Travis Shaw.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Oh, and 2 to Travis Shaw.
I got to count 0 and 2.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Soler is there. 1 away.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Starling Marte. Another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that's in there for strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air down the right field line. Reyes giving chase, but this will land foul shy of the wall. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Standing in, Yasmani Grandal. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And that misses for ball one. Looking at his career totals, Grandal is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Now the 1-0. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Taylor looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
In now, Jorge Soler. Out in front of it, strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Put him away. Strike.
Shoots this one over to first. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat it.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. The tag gets one. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Coming to the plate now, Garrett Cooper. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Taylor on third with 2 out. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Grandal has it, and that ends the inning. So it's no run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 2 and the Brewers nothing. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
Batting 8th, second baseman,
Settling in now, Kiki Hu. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. The second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman when you have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need two good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
Into the box, Zach Davies. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
Stepping up to the plate, Lorenzo Kane. 0 for 1 here in the early going. As a look, now the pitch. Changeup in for a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Brewers strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping into the box, Julian Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, captain, Ari Perez.
Digging in, Ari Perez. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Now batting, third baseman, Christian Optimus.
Digging in, Christian Optimus. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Standing in now, Mike Sosa as he drives a liner to right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, Dero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Here's Starling Marte as he swings and hits a laser to right. Gamble is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Ready now, Ben Gamble comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Ben Gamble.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And another foul ball.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Optimus comes up with it, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Yelich is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Soler. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail in this one 3-0. Striding in once again, Chris Taylor. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Again, another foul ball. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Grandal gathers and he makes the throw to first. Taylor retired, and there's one away. Up next from Miami, Jorge Soler. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Popped up. Arcia has a play. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 32, Ron Reyes.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Franz Reyes. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Ready for another chance. Garrett Cooper, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Marlins lead 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Standing in, Jesus Aguilar. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Jesus Aguilar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Bases are empty, one man out. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Set to deal on 2-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Marte going back and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Fourth home run here in the early going, and the Brewers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 score.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Taylor takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Kiki Hu. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Up with it, Perez. And the throw to first ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Julian Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Garcia fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The catcher, number 14, MARLINS.
At the plate, Ari Perez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Tapper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Brad Brock, the right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Brad Brock.
Stepping in now, Christian Optimus, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Perez, the runner at second with 1 away.
Let's go Brewers! Come on!
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. Perez is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Into the box, Mike Sosa, as he grounds one briskly to short. Garcia has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Starling Marte. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Strike him out!
As a look, now the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Let's go Brewers!
Standing in now, Chris Taylor, as he rips it on the ground to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Marlins 5 and the Brewers 1. Manny Pena is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Manny Pena.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
This is in the air out to right field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Count now to 2 balls and a strike to Ben Gamble. Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down here 5-1. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Burgo will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Digging in now, Jorge Soler. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Pitch on the way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Cain will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Franz Reyes. Hit down the third baseline. Shaw fields it cleanly. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Digging in once again, Garrett Cooper. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Chopped weakly to the left. Shaw gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're up 5-1. At the plate, Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
1-2 for Christian Yelich.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Travis Shaw is on deck. The 3-2 pitch is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
That pitch was grooved right down Main Street. He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box now, Travis Shaw. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A two-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. Ready with another 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. One out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Optimus scoops it up, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits up.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Brewers claw back just a bit on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 5-2. Leading off the inning, Julian Gonzalez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Softly on a line to third. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first down. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Stepping in, Ari Perez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Takes this the other way to right. So he'll add 1 to his total as that ball's in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Standing in now, Christian Athamas. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Perez stands at first with 1 out.
Come on, Boo-Boo.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Popped him up. And this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. He'll try again, 1-2. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Tim Hodge will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, Tim Hodge.
Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
Kane is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The relay throw, the tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Miami's out in front, 6-2. Justin Wilson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
37, Justin Wilson.
Digging in, Orlando Arcia. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The shortstop.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Ready for another shot now, Kiki Poole. Now here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
This is popped up. And no one will get this one. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Joey Rickard will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's 1 for 5. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Jacob Barnes enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
In is Jorge Soler as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
The 1-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. 1-1. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Stepping in now, Franz Reyes. back up the middle. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box now, Garrett Cooper. He swings and grounds it to short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front. He was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
In now, Julian Gonzalez, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. On to the third baseman, but it's off the mark. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Into the box, Ari Perez. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Come on, Blue Crew.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. In now is Lorenzo Cain, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The 0-1 on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's 0 for 5. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 2-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
In is Christian Yelich. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Fish jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mike Sosa wins his 3rd of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 9 runs on 21 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game NCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.